Hey, it's me, Raptor, coming back at you again with some more Dragon Ball Legends, and in today's video we are going to be breaking down everything that's going to be dropping after maintenance. So I'm going to make this a short and sweet video. Let's just get right in. First things first, the new PvP map, it seems, is going to be the Gravity Room. So yeah, there it is. As you can see, then we have all these arts card sleeves which don't really matter, but for those of you guys who wanted to take an early look at how these arts card sleeves would look, there you go. And yes, Super Trunks is getting a Zenkai. For those of you who do not know, this has been announced earlier on Dragon Ball Legends' official Twitter, but for those of you guys who haven't been keeping track, now you know that Super Trunks is getting a Zenkai, and with a Zenkai naturally is gonna come a Battle Gauntlet. As you can see right here, Battle Gauntlet Super Trunks, get Chrono Crystals and up to 3000 Awakening Z power. You already know how it is, 3000 Z power from the Battle Gauntlet and 4000 through some missions. So yeah, look forward to that as well. That's gonna be the banner through which you can do dailies, but I suggest that you don't do dailies because you can literally get this guy to Zenkai 7 without spending a single CC. So yeah, I suggest just completing the missions and the Battle Gauntlet instead of spending on his banner. And it seems there's gonna be this new equipment which we look over in game, and yeah, that's all there is to it. Now we just need to take a look at Trunks' kit and all the new equipments that are gonna be dropping. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at those in game. Before we break down Super Trunks, let's just quickly go over the new equipment. There's only gonna be one new equipment this time around, which is gonna be just my way to build Team Solidarity. It's gonna provide you with some health restoration, base key recovery and base crit buffs. So basically this equipment is gonna be trash because the second and third slot don't really matter. The only reason you would use this equipment is for the first slot, but even then this is a god key equipment, and if you want health restoration, just go with You're Pissing Me Off, which is available in the equipment metal shop. So yeah, basically this equipment is gonna be useless. Nothing more to it. So yeah, finally let's break down Super Trunks. So let's take a look at his stats at Zenkai 7, 14 stars, level 5000 and max soul boost. So looking at his stats, 2.7 mil health is pretty decent. His strike attack is actually really good, almost 290k on a non-transforming unit. That's impressive. That's really impressive, I would say. Although his blast attack leaves much to be desired, nonetheless I suppose he is a melee type, so I guess I can excuse his bad blast attack stat. His defenses are also really good, almost 180k across both defensive stats. Yeah, his stats are pretty good other than his blast attack, that is. So yeah, his strike is also still the same, 5% chance to inflict faint. Imagine if it got to a 10%, that would have been crazy. But yeah, Buster Cannon, oh man, I expected that they'd give Trunks deals massive explode damage on his blue card now, but it's still major explode damage, and it inflicts the enemy with attribute downgrade 20% to strike damage received for 15 time counts on hit. His green card, unlock key, form of attack, 20% to strike damage inflicted for 15 time counts, 10% chance for strike cards to inflict faint on hit. Okay, I believe that is also still the same. They might have tweaked the timer counts, but I'm not too sure. I think the green card is also still the same, which is kind of disappointing. His main ability, although, has been improved, question mark. It didn't restore key earlier, right? Yeah, no, it didn't used to restore key earlier, and it used to debuff his Vantage Gauge recovery pre-Zenkai, but now it actually, oh, it also draws a strike arts partners. Yeah, this main ability has been improved. To be honest, I would have wished that this 75% strike damage inflicted buff lasted for like 25 time counts. That would have been more, you know, that would have made him viable even in today's meta. But I guess I do understand why they didn't do that. His Zenkai ability is gonna be Green Hybrid Saiyan, as to be expected. The only two options that they could have gone with were either Green Hybrid Saiyan or Green Super Saiyan, or maybe even Green Vegeta family, but I doubt they'd do that, especially since the last LF Zenkai was LF Vegeta. But yeah, his first unique, Bursting Power, the following effects occur. When this character enters the battlefield, 20% damage inflicted cannot be stacked, reduce damage received by 20% as well for 10 time counts, and inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade 20% to strike damage received for 10 time counts. Only complaint with this unique, I would say, is that only inflicts one enemy with that attribute downgrade. I would have preferred that he inflicted all enemies with that attribute downgrade, but other than that, pretty decent, I would say. Invade Super Saiyan applies the following effects itself. When one allied character is defeated, he's become more of a last man standing character now, I guess. Increases Ascard draw speed by 1 level, that's good. 40% to key recovery, also very good, and cannot be cancelled. Okay, so basically he's gonna improve in the mid/late game from what I'm seeing, and also applies the following effects to self if an allied tag Vegeta clan is defeated. 20% damage inflicted, once again really good, and 20% special move damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Yeah, he needs these buffs. So far in the mid game, I would assume he's gonna have 40% damage inflicted, considering you run him alongside a Vegeta clan unit. Dauntless Potential applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. Restore key by 30 and gradually restores health each time account for 20 time counts. Yeah, this guy could make use of some health restoration buffs, I would say, and you would want to increase his HP as well. Yeah, so far from what I'm seeing, he's gonna be dealing some good strike damage and he's gonna be tanking really well. So basically basically kinda like Rose, but no support unfortunately, and he obviously doesn't have an ultimate either. Strength at breaking point applies the following effects to self. When battle starts, 30% damage inflicted. Okay, that's good. So 30 and 20 over here, 50, and considering he lost till the mid/late game on a Vegeta clan team, that's gonna be a 70% damage inflicted. That's a whole lot of work for just 70% damage inflicted though, I would say. Reduce damage received by 20%, cannot be cancelled. If there's one thing he's gonna be doing good, it's gonna be that he's gonna be tanking really well. But once again, LF Vegeta is basically a better version of him if you want a unit that tanks well and deals some good strike damage, you know. Plus that guy has an ultimate as well, and his blue card also deals massive explode damage, I believe. So yeah, also this guy nullifies cover for 45 time counts only. I have mixed opinions on this guy. I guess you could. The only reason I see this guy being so toned down, even post Zenkai, I would say, is because Bardock exists. Even now, all Super Saiyans are doomed to be slightly mediocre simply because Bardock support just changes a unit entirely, you know. So this guy, I would say he's a solid low A tier, I would say. Either high B tier or low A tier. This guy doesn't seem too good to me. Although with Bardock, he definitely is an A tier unit. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Super Trunks and his kit. And yeah, this has been Raptor. Thank you for watching this breakdown video all the way to the very end. This has been Raptor, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.